So today's video is about a concept in fish keeping called dither fish. Fish live in three levels in a water column. You have fish that live in the upper levels of the water column and feed on the top of the water. You have fish that live in the middle of the water column. And then you have fish that are bottom dwellers who live in the bottom of the water column. All layers of the community of fish basically depend on each other to let everyone know when there are predators nearby. Dither fish generally are fish that swim toward the top of the water column and that all the other fish kind of can see from wherever they're at. And what dither fish do is if there's a predator nearby, they'll scatter or they'll run into hiding. And what that does is it tells all the other fish that there's a predator nearby and the other fish can hide. So having dither fish in your aquarium helps shyer fish, fish that are hiding all the time, come out more of the time. So in this case you can see my schooling Rami-nosed tetras are the dither fish, and they're swimming back and forth and they're having a good time. And what that does by them swimming comfortably in the water column is it lets the other fish know that there's nothing to worry about. You can come out if you're shy, there's no predators nearby, there's a surplus of food, we're fine. If they all split up and went into hiding, then the shy fish know that there's something wrong. So you can see down below the blue rams are coming out. They're shyer. So they depend on those dither fish to let them know that there's a predator nearby and that there's trouble. And if there is, then they run and hide, or swim and hide rather, not run. So having a community aquarium, you want to include dither fish. And in this case, there's only 6 Rami-nosed tetra in this 55-gallon aquarium. Actually, it needs more. So you can see that the blue rams, and then there's some borelli, Epistogramma borelli in there as well. They're kind of coming out, but they're not all the way out all the time, and that's because they're not really that comfortable with this environment yet. They're new. This tank has only had plants for the longest time, and now it has fish. So these fish are pretty new to the aquarium. They're getting used to it. They're learning, all of the signs of predators, all the signs of comfort. They know where their territories are. They're establishing that. So eventually, if I add more dither fish, like some neon tetras or some more Rami-nosed tetras, so that there's a bigger school of them, the shyer fish are going to start coming out. So that's one way to make shy fish come out more and feel more comfortable in an aquarium, is to provide them with dither fish that will let them know when there's bad things nearby.